Aaron Rodgers, his private jet arrived last night. He walked in flip-flops this morning. We've got some video. He is officially a Packer, as we thought he would be. He and the Packers negotiated this week to give him a little bit of a new contract. He's in for one more year guaranteed to Green Bay, but the new deal gives him the flexibility to leave after this year. He got flexibility. He got a little more leverage. He got a little more power. Did it differently than Russell Wilson, but he got what he wanted. Green Bay probably feels like they win with the new deal. They get another year to look at Jordan Love. Another year to see if Love is not the guy. They can get their chess pieces in order to make a trade or a move for another quarterback out on the market. The NFL wins because Aaron Rodgers will play and not retire. Fox wins. We have the Packers. We like Aaron Rodgers when he plays for an NFC team, so everybody feels like they can win. Aaron's got a little more leverage. The Packers feel like, okay, all right, no chaos. We're still in the Super Bowl window. They will have an easier transition than it would have been if Aaron retired this morning. And Aaron Rodgers has one great benefit. Carson Wentz to a new team. Sam Darnold to a new team. Matt Stafford to a new team. Off of Tom Brady's success to a new team. If those three can add juice to the Panthers or the Colts or the Rams, and then Aaron Rodgers says, I'm available, he will have far more suitors than Tom Brady did at his age. He's going to be 38 after this season. If Aaron can remain injury-free, light it up, be his typical great self, doesn't have to be an MVP, can be very strong. And if Wentz and Darnold and Brady now and Stafford have all added juice to their football teams, Aaron's going to have multiple teams. It will largely be his choice because he won't play for, a tire fire, and the team knows that. So that is the good scenario this morning. That is positive Uncle Colin. It's all good. It's fantastic. Everybody wins. Fox, the NFL, Aaron Rodgers has flexibility, and the Packers. Now, if I may, can I offer the doomsday scenario? This is where I have to be pessimistic, and I do think there's about a 25% chance of this happening. I want you to consider four things. Number one, Aaron Rodgers is snippy and condescending when he's winning and in a good mood. Number two, the season ended bizarrely last year with his head coach, Matt LaFleur, who's still a kid. He pulled him off the field for a field goal attempt against Tom Brady. Bizarre. Number three, David Bakhtiari, the best left tackle in football, according to grading systems, is coming off injury and will not play until 100% healthy. He'll miss September games. And number four, they did not retain their Pro Bowl center. Corey Linsley, the Chargers, picked him up. Two offensive linemen, one gone, one perhaps not ready to go. Look at the Packers' schedule. 6 of the 8 best sack teams are on it, mostly early by the middle of the season, by week 3 at the Niners, followed by Steelers, 2 weeks later at the Bears, then Washington's incredible front, at Arizona, followed by at the Chiefs, Seahawks, Vikings, Rams. There's a lot of Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack and the Washington football team. That is a handful. And what if Aaron gets nicked up a little? Offensive line, by the way, I looked this morning. It's the lowest graded Packer offensive line that I can recall with Aaron. It's middle of the pack, 15, 16, usually top 5 or 6. Lost a Pro Bowl center, David Bakhtiari off surgery. They've drafted several last couple years. They're kind of developing the O-line. They'll be young. They face a bunch of great pass rushing teams. Aaron gets knocked down, hit, hurt. They lose. And he's not in a great mood when they win. And he misses a game and decides to miss a second. And people ask, how committed is he? Aaron, how do you feel? Why are you not playing? I mean, you're walking around and practicing, and then it gets ugly. Look at the Packers' schedule. What if Devontae Adams, a wide receiver who's missed 6 games in the last couple of years, gets nicked up? The offense looks flat. Aaron, who again can struggle when things are not right, when things are not ideal. He's never been great in discomfort. He can get, Aaron-ish. Devontae Adams hurt. Aaron nicked up, misses a game, questions about his commitment. Look at this schedule. Folks, the over-under in Vegas before all this nonsense was 10.5 wins. I had him at 10-7. That's a lot of losses. And late September and early October to early November is a brutal stretch of excellent pass rushing teams, very good elite pass rushers, Niners, Steelers, Bears, Washington, Arizona, Kansas City, Seattle, at Minnesota, then Aaron Donald at home. It's not like it's easy in the end where they're at Baltimore, Cleveland, and Myles Garrett, Minnesota again. There is a worst-case scenario. There is. So I think this morning, it depends on if you're a Packer fan and wear a cheese hat, you think it's great. If you're a Bears fan and hate the Packers, you can relish in my second argument. I'm neither, but my takeaway is I always have a Super Bowl bubble, and they feel like they're just on the outside of it. I put Cleveland there, too. Cleveland has no history of great success. How will they handle winning? I don't know. Green Bay, tough schedule, banged up offensive line, sort of developing young offensive linemen, and they just face pass rush after great pass rusher. I think it could go either way. My guess is they're a good team, not special, but Aaron is officially back. The video is out. He looks California cool in his flip-flops and his T-shirt, and I can't wait for it. There's the video right there. Can't wait for it. By the way, Aaron did what Aaron does. He was predictable in that Aaron let his surrogates and media friends do the talking for the last several months. So Aaron can come back at his first big press conference and say, you guys blew this out of proportion. You can't quote me being Mr. Negative. There was a lot of speculation here, a lot of rampant rumors. We had a very easy sit down over Zoom for an hour, got some things worked out. That's, as we predicted, the way Aaron was going to deliver it. Have his friends, his surrogates, his media pals deliver it. He doesn't have to get quoted. He can be sort of nonchalant during that the match. He can be nonchalant with his friends. And so he can come back and say, I don't know what you guys are talking about. These media people just, they make up rumors. And of course, a lot of fans buy into that. We used to have a president that did that all the time where, it's just rumors and hearsay and the media is the bad guys and it was all great, but we know it's not. We know it was ugly. We know it was intense. We know there were agents barking at general managers, and this is going to create all sorts of walking on eggshell moments, just like Durant and the Warriors. We all knew he was gone. There was a lot of walking on eggshells, and the entire time the Warriors told us, it's all good. You media people. And then we find out later that Draymond and Durant hated each other and that Steve Kerr and Bob Myers were walking on eggshells and Steph and Clay and everybody didn't know what to say. It's the way it always works. Blame the bad media. It's all good here. But I think we all know, if you're honest with yourself, that it's not all good here. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.